I just want to take the time out to remind people that if something gets a 6 or a 7 out of 10, that does not mean it's the worst thing ever. I feel like people have forgotten that there's more ways to judge a film than masterpiece or absolute garbage. For example, one of my favorite anime of all time is Afro Samurai. It has a beautiful art style and wonderful animation. It's about a 7 out of 10. The story's kind of cliched and some of the plot points just don't make sense, but I still enjoy it. Star Wars is my favorite film franchise of all time. 90% of that franchise is either a 6 or a 7, and if you're lucky, an 8. The sequels and prequels are about a 6.5 or a 7, depending on what day you ask me. And the original trilogy averages out to about a 7.5, being dragged down by Return of the Jedi. But again, that doesn't mean that these are terrible. For me, Ironheart was fun as hell. I gave it an 8. But I can also 100% see why somebody else would give it a 6 or a 7. But with the way you see people dogging online, you would swear that it was as bad as Batman and Robin. And then the people who say that it's terrible usually bring up stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with the writing or the production. If we're being honest with ourselves, most of the Marvel movies fall in that same exact range. Yeah, you'll have your occasional 8s and a 9 here or there, but for the most part, they're just okay, but highly enjoyable movies. I've seen a few of my favorite reviewers say that Superman is good, but not great. But while I haven't seen it yet, so I don't have my own opinion on it, the people in the comments section were losing their minds. But me personally, I'd rather watch a 7 that's fun than watch a 10 that bores me to tears. And that's coming from somebody who appreciates good movies. I don't need every single thing to be a 10 out of 10. Now, once you start dipping below a 5, I think that's a different story. But my main point is that I feel like we need to get back to talking about media in terms of more than just it's good or it's bad. But as always, that's just my opinion, and as always, I want to hear from you guys. What's your favorite movie or TV show that's honestly just okay? And what's a movie or TV show that you feel gets way too much hate? Leave it in the comments, let me know.